Authoritative sources. An essential subject from Vinipedia 1 becomes an authority simply by presenting whatever he has heard from his spiritual master, and one who does not accept a bona fide spiritual master cannot be an authority. This is clearly explained here. If one wants to have transcendental pleasure, he must find a person with authority. It is also stated in the Bhagavatam that simply by hearing from an authoritative source, with the ear and the heart, one can relish the pastimes of the Lord, otherwise it is not possible. Santana Goswami, therefore, has especially warned that one should not hear anything about the personality of the Lord from the lips of a non-devotee. If anyone wants to derive transcendental pleasure by hearing the pastimes of the Lord, he must hear from the authoritative source. Srila Prabhupada's books, lectures, conversations and letters offer a comprehensive presentation of this essential subject as seen in the Vinicote's Authoritative Sources category. An introduction from his teachings is given below in the following 8 quotes. Quotes from Srila Prabhupada's teachings. This Kaya consciousness movement is giving chance to everyone to hear from the authoritative sources, from the Stra Guru. These are authorities. So instead of hearing from the unauthorized persons, Estu means who speaks on the basis of Stra. Guru means who speaks on the basis of Stra. There Estu Guru Stra. And Stra means the statement of authorities. That is Stra. Just like Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita Lecture, 22 January 1977, Bhuvansvara. As for the common man, if he is a good soul, then there is a chance for advancement by hearing. This hearing process is very important. Lord Chaitanya, who preached Kaya consciousness in the modern world, gave great stress to hearing because if the common man simply hears from authoritative sources he can progress, especially, according to Lord Chaitanya, if he hears the transcendental vibration hair ka, hair ka, kaya ka, hair arma, hair. Bhagavad Gita 13.26. The Vedic understanding is different. It is Ruti. Ruti means to hear from authoritative source. That is real knowledge. Just like I have given many times this example that if you want to know your father by experimental knowledge, is it possible? Not possible. Then how to know my father? By hearing from the authority, mother. That's all. Simple thing. Similarly, things which are beyond our experimental knowledge you should not try to understand by your imperfect senses. Sri Isaupaniyad Lecture, 15 May 1970, Los Angeles. Spiritual master is also representative of Veda. See Riavanparu Veda. So similarly, it is just like Vedic injunction. So spiritual master has also got the great duty. He has to instruct the disciple in such a way that he may not be misled, and that is not possible because a spiritual master is he who will simply speak from authoritative sources. He'll speak from Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavata, or what was spoken by Anuruddha, Vaisa, that is his authority. Bhagavad Gita Lecture, 25 November 1968, Los Angeles. In the devotional service the first step is hearing submissively from the authoritative source and just to assimilate it and grasp it with our body, mind and intelligence. In this way you shall be able to conquer the unconquerable. And when you are able to do such then you can make Kairatana. That is the. But another process is, not another process, same process. Whatever you learn, if you describe it then that will help you to elevate yourself in this path of knowledge. Bhagavad Gita Lecture, 1 December 1966, New York. If one wants to have transcendental pleasure, he must find a person with authority. It is also stated in the Bhagavatam that simply by hearing from an authoritative source, with the ear and the heart, one can relish the pastimes of the Lord, otherwise it is not possible. Santana Goswami, therefore, has especially warned that one should not hear anything about the personality of the Lord from the lips of a non-devotee. Armad Bhagavatam 3.19. 33. Ruti means to receive hearing. If you want to know the Supreme, you do not require to qualify yourself materially. You can remain what you are, but if you simply hear, God has given you the power of hearing. If you hear from authoritative sources, then you become perfect, simply by hearing. Therefore the first principle, hearing, is recommended. Rava M. Bhagavad Gita Lecture, 1 December 1966, New York. It is understood from the authoritative source of Vedic literature that especially in this age, Kali Yuga, people are generally short-living, extremely bad in their habits, and inclined to accept methods of devotional service that are not bona fide. Moreover, they are always disturbed by material conditions and they are mostly unfortunate. Armad BH Gavatam 7.5, 23-24.